Language Foundations Vocabulary Flashcards, helping you achieve understanding.
Someone engaged in or experienced in warfare. Characteristic of or meant for a single person or thing. An individual serving. Being or characteristic of a single thing or person. Individual drops of rain. A human being. Separate and distinct from others of the same kind. Mark the individual pages. Concerning one person exclusively. We all have individual cars. A single organism. Causing or capable of causing death. Mortal combat. A human being. Involving loss of divine grace or spiritual death. Subject to death. Mortal beings. Unrelenting and deadly. Mortal enemy. A human being. There was too much for one person to do. A grammatical category used in the classification of pronouns, possessive determiners, and verb forms according to whether they indicate the speaker, the addressee, or a third party. Stop talking about yourself in the third person. A human body, usually including the clothing. A weapon was hidden on his person. The immaterial part of a person, the actuating cause of an individual life. Deep feeling or emotion. A human being. A secular form of gospel that was a major black musical genre in the 1960s and 1970s. Soul was politically significant during the civil rights movement. The human embodiment of something. The soul of honor. A human being. A human being. Independent in behavior or thought. She led a somewhat irregular private life. Not occurring at a regular rate or fixed intervals. An irregular heartbeat. Merchandise that has imperfections, usually sold at a reduced price without the brand name. Deviating from normal expectations. Somewhat odd, strange, or abnormal. Highly irregular behavior. A member of an irregular armed force that fights a stronger force by sabotage and harassment. Lacking continuity or regularity. An irregular worker. Contrary to rule or accepted order or general practice. Irregular hiring practices. Failing to meet a standard of manufacture due to an imperfection. An irregular pair of jeans. Of a surface or shape, not level or flat or symmetrical. Walking was difficult on the irregular cobblestone surface. Used of the military, not belonging to or engaged in by regular army forces. Irregular troops. Of solids, not having clear dimensions that can be measured. Volume must be determined with the principle of liquid displacement. A Japanese warrior who was a member of the feudal military aristocracy. Feudal Japanese military aristocracy. In opposition to a civil authority or government. A member of an irregular armed force that fights a stronger force by sabotage and harassment. A person who takes part in an armed rebellion against the constituted authority, especially in the hope of improving conditions. Ancient Rome, the leader of 100 soldiers. A disputant who advocates reform. A warrior who engages in a holy war. A member of an irregular armed force that fights a stronger force by sabotage and harassment. A member of an irregular armed force that fights a stronger force by sabotage and harassment. Possessing or displaying courage. Able to face and deal with danger or fear without flinching. Familiarity with danger makes a brave man braver but less daring. Invulnerable to fear or intimidation. Face and withstand with courage. She braved the elements. Brightly colored and showy. Girls decked out in brave new dresses. A North American Indian warrior. People who are brave. The home of the free and the brave. Someone or something that is abnormally large and powerful. Old Testament. A giant Philistine warrior who was slain by David with a slingshot.
Become our student and get access to effective and free educational materials. Subscribe to our YouTube channel to become a part of our growing YouTube community and to learn English effectively.